Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Parents Engaging Parents Beloved Community Check-in. My name is Erica, and I am checking in from Mount Laurel, New Jersey. Of course, we are continuing our engagement with the Community Food Bank of New Jersey, and we are going to be talking about uh, building a healthy lifestyle. And I'm excited to hear what Victoria is going to have for us today. Victoria is back hanging out with us for this evening, so definitely excited to have her back with us. And also, I have a couple of announcements to make. But of course, first, Parents Engaging Parents' mission is to promote civic awareness and proactive community advocacy based on the interests of parents and community leaders. So, we do have a couple of announcements. And one of them is, of course, that we are still actively looking for EJ ambassadors. And I'm going to go ahead and put that up on the screen. And in partnership with the Clean Water Action organization, we're looking for leaders to commit and support our environmental justice work. We are knocking on doors and phone canvassing and engaging in environmental justice workshops and actions, and also in civic and statewide events and community outreach. So if you think that this is for you, you're home from college, you need a couple dollars, I think that this is definitely for you. Also, we are going to be having a Healthy Kids Day with the YMCA. We are going to be out in East Orange, bringing in the blessings with Miss Elise West, our powerful leader, and real leaders as well. And we're going to be giving out healthy food at Healthy Kids Day, and that's going to be this Saturday, May 6th from 12 to 2. And I did put a post up on Facebook. So if you're on Facebook, definitely look on our page, hit the like button, hit the registration button, and you can register. And of course, as always, don't forget your bags. I mean, Miss Elise has some amazing food there, healthy food, fruits, vegetables, you name it. She's got it from sponsors of Trader Joe's, Costco's, HelloFresh. So it's some amazing stuff. So you should take advantage of it. Come out. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring, and you know what I do want to acknowledge? I want to acknowledge all of our seniors in high school. I definitely want to shout you out and congratulate you all on your, your upcoming lives. A lot of you have, some of you have decided to go to school, continue that education, and some of you have decided to take that entrepreneurial spirit and go out into the world, and I applaud you. So congratulations to the class of 2023. And I am going to go ahead and just introduce, of course, the community of New Jersey's SNAP Ed Nutritionist, Senior Nutritionist, I should say, who is definitely going to be sharing with us tonight best practices for healthy living. And good evening, Victoria.
Hey, Erica. How's everyone doing in virtual land? I'm so excited to be back with you guys this week and then next week as well. So very, very happy. And again, congratulations on Decision Day to all high school seniors. As Erica did say, kudos to you and your future. And we wish you all the best of luck.
Yeah, for sure.
Awesome.
It's an exciting time. Now I have my number two baby's leaving me.
Has she decided? What is she doing?
She decided to go to Rutgers. She's going to be at Rutgers North. So I am excited for her.
Does she have a major in mind?
Business.
Good for her.
Business. She's gotten accepted into the business school, so she's going to be there in the fall.
Best of luck.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. So I'm excited for today's lesson. This one is very eye-opening. We're going to be talking all about sugar intake, how to measure sugar, and physical
Mm.
activity. So, Erica, if we could go ahead and bring on up that slideshow for everyone. Awesome. Thank you. And sorry if I might sound a little nasally. I'm congested with allergies. I'm
Ah,
also just coming over some laryngitis. So
oh
it's been
man.
fun.
I can imagine, and
Yes,
I know
and it's a
exactly
job
what
where I
you're dealing
don't stop
with.
talking.
Yeah, and like for me, it's been the headaches. Like I
Mhm.
was like, please, rain, just go away and
Yeah.
let this thing pass, or whatever it is. But
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
know
I'm
where
glad
this weather's coming from. Like, why is it sunny 1 second and then raining like 5 seconds later?
seriously. We just want spring and summer to come,
Yes, I would
please.
say that spring is here though. With the allergies that I've been having, spring is
Mm,
here.
yeah, for sure.
But let's go ahead and jump right on into our lesson. So, as
Okay.
always, we like to share our End Justice for All posters stating that the United States Department of Agriculture does not discriminate based on age, race, national origin, religion, disability, age. I know I said all of them already, but you guys get the drill. We show it every time. If you would like more details and information on it, you can simply look it up. Hi, Drusilla. Nice to see you. There's more information online if you do want to ever review more on it. And moving forward, so today's lesson is about best practices for healthy living. And sorry, I did not update this with my own information. Clearly, I stole this slideshow for my colleague Elise. So shout out to Elise if she ever hears about us in virtual land.
Oh, you have your own Elise.
Yes,
That's such an uncommon name. I love it though. It's
it's
beautiful.
nice. I like it. Easy to spell, easy to pronounce. You don't have any issues.
Hmm.
So, welcome everyone to our fifth week together. I understand that you guys had a fantastic time with my colleague Serene. She raves highly about your classes and is hopeful that she gets to work with you guys again in the future. So, as I said, we are on week 5. Today's lesson is best practices for healthy living. So, as always, we will go over some SMART goals, do a little check in, have a little icebreaker. We will review the Rethink Your Drink campaign. We'll review some best practices for healthy living, and then we have a recipe demonstration for y'all. So, as always, when we're setting goals, we always recommend to be smart, specific, measurable, action-based, realistic, and within a time frame. So, start small. I know we're on week 5. You may be pushing towards larger goals, but you can always keep in mind just simple statement is I will, your action, how often, and this week. So for myself, my goal is that I will consume um, more water this week. How often? It's really just I want to consume more water each and every day. I want to make sure that I'm hitting that water intake. It's we're supposed to intake enough water so that it's half of our weight in ounces. So I'm not giving away any answers as to what mine is, but it's an easy way to think of it. So I'm hopeful to hit that goal this week. How about everyone else? Does anyone else have any goals that they want to share or any past goals that they've achieved over the last couple of weeks?
I've definitely been sticking to my at least one day a week eating all vegetarian,
Ooh.
but I kind of upped it to 2, so I'm trying to like really push myself into the lifestyle. And let me
Kudos
tell
to
you something. If
you.
you Yeah, thanks. So I've been made so I'll do my goal check-in the right way. I will eliminate beef.
Ooh.
Uh I'm gonna say I'm gonna say 7 times this week because I just come to the conclusion that beef doesn't like me anymore, and I'm okay with it. So I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah, and keep in mind that our bodies do change. They say like every 7 years, I believe. So it could be a new allergy that's forming for yourself, and it's just difficult for your body to digest it. So great option, but definitely keep in mind that beef is great for you for iron, especially. So trying to find iron in other supplements as well
Mhm.
would be resourceful for yourself.
Yeah, for sure.
How about our friends in virtual land?
Hmm.
I heard a little ding ding. Was that your
Let's
personal
see.
phone or was
That's
that
my
Facebook?
yeah, that's my phone. I keep on getting all these emails for free COVID tests. I'm like, they are spamming me for real. Anybody else have any SMART goals? I think at this point, since the weather is going to be breaking, um, I will walk 3 times this week, and the week is
Ooh.
almost over, by the way.
What is your goal for walking?
Hmm. Um, what's my goal for walking? Just, I think, for a
Like, do you
little
have a
bit of
distance in
balance.
mind?
A little bit of balance.
Okay.
Yeah. I
That's good.
think
My dog heard the word
something
walk and now he's looking at me like we're going.
like aw.
It's so funny how like one little word can like trigger them so easily.
Mhm.
Well, don't be afraid to share everyone in virtual land if you do want to share your goals, but we will continue to move forward. And we do have our little icebreaker as always, which is a fun little question for everyone. So it is, do you notice a connection with how you feel and the foods you eat and how much you move your body? Describe a time when you notice these connections.
Hmm. Yeah, do you know
The one that comes to mind immediately for myself is like
mhm,
after dinner, like maybe like a few hours later, and that sweet tooth is hitting me, and I
mhm,
go for something like heavy in sugar, one of the most unhealthiest snacks for us. And then I notice like an hour after that, I'm feeling sluggish. I feel let down. I'm like, I should have never had that. So there's a little bit of regret in there. So that's
mhm.
one way that I always associate my foods, which is why for dessert, I always try to have like something sweet, like a fruit, or even like a nice little healthy snack like popcorn. It'll get like that little crunch away.
Yeah, yeah, that popcorn is definitely the go-to.
Mhm.
I definitely know, I feel like a lot more sluggish, like, obviously, and it's I'm fighting with beef right now. I got beef with beef, like, I'm so mad I can't eat it anymore because I really liked it, but at the
Mhm.
same time, I think that's my thing that makes me feel super sluggish,
Mhm.
after I, eat it, and
Mhm.
then probably if, like, it's like a burger or something like that, if I eat the whole thing,
Mhm.
yeah, I'm definitely feeling sluggish.
Another thing that I also like think of is this is not something that pertains to me, but like I've seen it happen to other people is like when they wake up, if they don't have their cup of coffee, they get a headache, they're
Yeah.
feeling run down, like numerous things. So that's another way that food can affect our movement. Like if you're not having that coffee, you're not having that caffeine, you're not able to wake up. See, now I kind of have this situation, but it's more so around like 2 o'clock. But it's more so if I'm not doing something that's entertaining me and keeping me moving then I'm gonna
Mhm.
need that cup of coffee. But if I'm out about at a class, meeting with people, I'm perfectly fine.
Mm. So you know what I want to do? I want to highlight Angela McKnight. She is the executive director of Angela Cares, and one time she had a challenge, and it was a water challenge. So it was to
Ooh.
drink. I believe it was like 60 ounces in a day, and I did it, and I can't tell you how I was, like, so energized, like, I felt like I had so much more energy, so I think that drinking water, it really does something amazing for you. Ask me
Mhm.
now if I would drink that much water every day.
Would you,
Yeah.
Erica?
But the challenge was great, and yeah, I should probably start to, think about drinking more water.
Mhm. Water is phenomenal for us. Like you
Mhm.
said, it keeps you hydrated, keeps you energized. I know for myself, I'm going to be up and going to the bathroom every hour, which is something that keeps me
Exactly.
energized. So I enjoy drinking water.
Exactly.
How about our
Exactly.
friends out in virtual land? So the question again is, do you notice a connection with how you feel and the food you eat and how much you move your body? Describe a time when you notice these connections. Ooh, I've actually had this connection recently. So I joined a gym. It's called the Max Challenge. And I started going every day, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. I
Mhm.
feel so accomplished just working out early in the morning. Like I don't have to worry about going for a walk in the evening. It's more so like, hey, I completed my goals already. Like I could go for the walk just for leisure, just to hang out and enjoy my time with my dog versus like, oh, I gotta go on a walk, gotta get my minutes
Yeah.
in, gotta get my exercise in.
Yeah. Yeah, so you can actually kinda, like, reflect on the things around you, right?
Mhm. And I feel like I just accomplished so much during the day now as well. But by the time 9 o'clock rolls around at night, I'm almost slumped on the couch. Like if I'm watching TV or out with someone, I'm like, I need
Mhm.
to go to sleep.
Yeah, that's, definitely my issue as well. I'm the one that's gonna fall asleep by 9:30. I'm gone. Don't talk to me. I'm no good. I'm no good. Alright, I think we're having a quiet day. I don't know, maybe because it's not raining.
I know.
We
If
might
you're
have
enjoying this
quiet.
weather, enjoy. I get it. But the sun keeps coming in and out with these clouds. It makes me a little nervous. It is going to rain. But we will
Mhm.
gladly move forward. Again, feel free to jump on in anytime, anyone. We are here for the conversations. We're here. But one thing that we always like to promote is the Rethink Your Drink campaign, which shows how much sugar can actually be found in a lot of our beverages. So
Mhm.
the number one question that we should always ask is how much sugar is in a beverage? And you can use the nutrition facts label to find this out by checking the serving size for the container, knowing how much of that you're supposed to be drinking. And then you measure out the grams into teaspoons because I don't know about you, I have a scale. I'm easily able to measure out grams when I'm home, but when I'm out, I'm looking at a bottle, I'm looking at something. I'm not really able to comprehend like what I'm supposed to be drinking. So I always like to convert it into teaspoons. And another way to think of a teaspoon is a little packet of sugar as well. So whenever we're doing this class with kids, we always show them a pack of sugar and they're like, oh, I know what that is. Very easy to relate. But what you do is you take the full serving size in grams and divide it by 4 to calculate the teaspoons. Now we always recommend that nobody should be consuming, that's the word I'm looking for, no more than 40 grams of added sugars each and every day. So that would equal 10 teaspoons of sugar, which, when you just think about it in reality, is a lot of sugar in general. But
Mhm.
here we have, I know they're a little small, but we do have 4 examples of the nutrition facts label for everyone. And it is one of the older nutrition facts labels, but you are able to see. So remember, divide the grams of sugar by 4 and which beverage has the least amount of sugar per serving and per container. So if we take a look at that orange soda, I know it's really small, but I'm taking a look at it on my other computer right now, and I see that there are, for the serving size, it's 8 ounces, and the
Mhm.
serving is 2 per container, and there's a total of 42 grams of sugar. So what that means is we now have to take that 42, multiply it by 2, and I am terrible at simple math. So 42 times 2 is 84. You already know that's double the limit of your sugar consumption right then and there. But
Mhm.
coming out to 84 grams of sugar, then equaling 21 grams of sugar for that one little can of orange soda. The next one that we have is some chocolate milk, whether it's like one of the little plastic containers or one of the cardboard. paper, one of the paper ones that you fold back, whichever one it is. It's 8 ounces. There's 1 serving per container, and there's 20 grams of sugar in there, which, Erica, I know you can probably figure this one out. How many teaspoons of sugar do we have in there?
Ew.
20 divided by 4.
Girl, I don't like math like you don't like math.
That's okay. No judgment. Use your phone.
5.
There you go. So there's 5 teaspoons of sugar in there, which is why it's one of the healthier options for us. And typically, if you are getting a chocolate milk, it's most likely made with non-fat milk, so it's even healthier for you. However, it does have that added sugar from the chocolate syrup, chocolate powder, whichever it's coming from. The next option that we have is a sweet tea. Now, this one's mind-blowing because the serving size is 3 per container. So you're supposed to drink it 3 separate days or 3 separate times. It doesn't have to be like in a complete day span, but keep that in mind. So there are 36 grams of total sugar. 36 times 3 is 108 grams of sugar. And then we divide that by 4, 27 teaspoons of sugar. So just imagine 27 little sugar packs are in that one beverage of iced tea.
Yeah,
Crazy.
that's that sweet tea. And wait, what is the serving size on
The serving size is 3 per container, so 8 ounces at 3 servings.
that? Who's doing
I
that?
don't know about you guys, but I kind of always like to assume it like a chocolate bar. I'm not going to eat 1/3 of a chocolate bar in a day. I'm going to eat that whole
Whole
thing.
thing.
So
Yeah.
it's the same with the sweet tea. I'm going to drink it all, and I'm going to be drinking 27 teaspoons of sugar. Thankfully, I don't really prefer sweet tea. I prefer unsweetened iced tea. So
Mm.
that's where it helps me out. So another great thing with iced teas, if you want to make it a little sweeter, add some honey to it, add some agave to it to give it a little bit of sweetness. Don't go adding sugar to it. That's where you're getting that added sugar from. Or
Exactly.
adding nothing at all. Once you kind of get used to tasting it without the sugar, your taste buds start to crave that more, and you don't really ever want that sugar again.
Yeah, I can attest for that because I've
Mhm.
definitely scaled back on the sugar amount of sugar that I've put in my coffee. And I got to the point where I was like even drinking my coffee black, and then I just need to go back to that. Like,
Mm.
yeah, that's gonna be another one of my smart goals.
Ooh, black coffee. I support. I support.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. And then we have that last one, and it's a can of cola. So there's 1 serving for the can, and there's 40 grams of sugar in there. Erica, do you want to be the guest mathematician?
So you said it was what now?
40
40 times?
divided by
Oh, divided by
4.
what? 4. Okay. So that's 10.
10. So 10 teaspoons of sugar. So right there in 1 can of Coke or 1 can of cola, that's half of your sugar that you should be consuming each and every day. So the question is, which beverage has the least amount of sugar per serving and per container? As we talked about it, that chocolate milk is the best option for us out of the 4 that are here. However, the one that has the most is that sweet tea. So we always recommend, keep in mind, don't forget to review that serving size. It's very important. And then you can also use this for any other products as well, not just your beverages. Use it for your snacks, use it for any other type of goods that you're buying at the store. It's a great thing to be able to read that nutrition facts label. Before we go ahead and move forward, because I realize I clicked ahead already, does
Mm-hmm.
anyone have any questions? It is a
I just
very
want to know.
high
I just want to
protein.
know who's splitting up that sweet tea into 3 servings.
Maybe if
Yeah.
it was like in a gallon, I would do that, but not
Yeah.
happening if it's like a
Not out
little
of the
bottle.
can.
Like I think of like the Wawa bottles, like the peach iced tea and everything.
Yeah.
If you're supposed to divide that up into 3 servings, I can't do that.
No, that's not even realistic.
But I do not see any questions, so we'll go ahead and move
Mhm.
forward. So, best practices for healthy living. Keeping consistent with living a healthy lifestyle is important as quality of health, and there are many ways. Some of them are as simple as sleep. So today we're going to discuss some best practices, including physical activity, sleep, and how to maintain strong bones for life. So to kick it off, being active. We talk about it all the time. It's always brought up in our My Plate, but adults need at least 30 minutes a day, 5 days a week of physical activity. So physical activity helps build strength and endurance, and it can improve mood, sleep, energy, and concentration. Things that make it easy to be active. So what are some things that make it easy to be active for you?
I would say just things that make time, I guess, like walking.
Walking, yeah. That makes
Walking up
my
the
life so much
stairs.
easier. Walking's one of my favorite exercises. I love being able to take my dog out on a walk. To see his little face perk up when I say the word walk, as he's been doing for these past 25 minutes. He's looking at me, he's like, yeah, and I'm like, we just went, bud. But it's the little things that make it a little easier for me to want to get out and get moving. And even setting that goal and achieving it makes it
Mhm.
so much easier. And then what are things that make it hard to be active? Erica, I know you mentioned time as making it easy, but I find time is hard. It is difficult for me to wake up at 6:30 in the morning to make it to my 7 a.m. class.
Mhm. I would say also maybe like the weather might make it harder
Mhm.
if we're using outdoors.
Yes. And even so, like, I don't want to get out of bed when it's raining.
Mhm.
I want to stay put. I want to stay cozy in my blankets and say goodbye to the world. So we talked about it being easy and reasons why it's difficult, but what are easy ways to be active each and every day?
Anybody out there on YouTube or Facebook that want to
Go
share
ahead.
with us things that make it easy,
Mhm.
things that make it hard, or easy ways to be active indoors? Getting
Yeah,
up and down,
indoors,
sitting. Yeah.
outdoors. I know some parks that are nearby and around me, they have like the little workout stations. I've
Mhm.
never used them, but I've always admired individuals who do use them. It seems like an easy way to incorporate some physical activity if you're just going for a little walk around the park.
Yeah, I've been seeing like a lot of things on reels and TikToks like of indoor exercises
Mhm.
and routines, like, utilizing your own body weight. Like, there used to be like this big pressure that you have to lift weights, but like you really don't. Um yeah.
And save your money. You don't have to go out and buy weights. Use
Mhm.
household items, cans, gallons of water, whatever you have available. It's
Mhm.
not worth it. Save that little pretty penny in your pocket.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. So I've been seeing chair exercises a lot too.
Chair exercises are great, especially if you're stuck behind a computer each and every day. Just
Mhm.
taking 5 minutes out of that hour, doing some stretches, touching your toes, reaching for the sky, jumping jacks, getting that heart rate going. It's very important, especially if you're drinking enough water each and every day. You're getting up and going to the bathroom a lot. So another great reason to drink more water.
Yeah, that'll be an extra squat or two.
Yes.
Hmm. Everybody's quiet today.
Hmm. Well, feel free
Okay.
to jump in at any time, anyone in virtual land, but we will continue moving forward. So, getting enough sleep. So, sleep is important for mental health and weight control. So, we do have a few questions here, and I'm sorry if they're a little small, but we're gonna fill in the blanks with below to learn how sleep affects your overall well-being. So
Mm.
the responses that you could use are hours, liver, minutes, more, humans, memories, sleep, blood, hormones, clean. So the first one is you may eat blank when you're tired.
More.
Good. Most adults need at least 7 to 9 blank of sleep per night. Even seniors, children need more.
Hours.
Good. Yes, we all adults, we need 7 to 9 hours each and every day. Very important for us. Your brain cells can blank itself during sleep by getting rid of waste.
I can't even see that. What was those words? I can't even.
So
Some of them I guessed was the other ones, but these
the ones
I
we
can't.
haven't used yet are liver, minutes, humans, memories, sleep, blood, hormones, and clean.
And then it said sleep helps the brain from.
So it says your brain can blank itself during sleep by getting rid of waste.
Yeah, you're gonna have to help me out with that one because I
That's
definitely
no
can't see
problem.
those
So the
words.
brain actually can clean itself while you're sleeping by getting rid of waste. It's kind of like your kidneys. They're always moving, they're always going, so it can help clean out your body. So number 4 is sleep helps the brain to form.
Sleep helps the brain to form. So what were those words?
No problem. So liver, minutes, humans, memories, sleep, blood, and hormones.
I would say memories.
Yes, while we're sleeping, we are forming memories. Dreams are actually just visualizations of what we're thinking of while we're sleeping. So, fun fact. Typically, it's always something that you're thinking about. So, that's how we form our memories. So, number 5 is during deep sleep, your blank pressure drops. Breathing slows and blood flows to the muscles.
Your blood pressure.
Yes, good job, Erica. So our breathing kind of just helps our body shut down for a little bit. It gives it time to relax. It's still working, it's still going, but it has that moment to relax. All right. The Challenger shuttle disaster and Chernobyl nuclear accidents have been blamed on errors related to blank deprivation.
Sleep?
Yes, sleep deprivation is a thing. It happens. It can cause us to have errors, such as the Challenger shuttle disaster and Chernobyl nuclear bombing.
Wow.
Yes. So number
That's
7.
devastating.
What was that?
I said that's devastating.
Yes. Just think about it. One person who is sleep deprived could really injure many individuals. So number 7, it should take about 10 to 15 blank to fall asleep. If you always fall asleep if you always fall asleep faster, you must be sleep deprived.
It should take to 15 minutes.
Yes, it should take about 10 to 15 minutes for us to fall asleep. So turn off them brains, stop letting them overthink. Your body needs the rest. Your brain needs the rest.
A lot of us, it's turn off the phone.
Yeah.
Well, not really turn it off, but like really be intentional in putting it down.
Close TikTok, read a book. That one always gets me. Every night I try to read at least 20 pages of a book. And when I'm at like page 15, I'm like, okay, 5 more pages, falling asleep. It gives your body that time to relax. Unless you're reading a really good book, then it might be the opposite effect.
Yeah.
So it can go either way. But yes, turn off that phone. Stop scrolling through social media. Stop watching TikToks.
Yeah, I just love it when it like sometimes I'll wake up and there's like one playing over and over again. It's so bad. Like we need to stop doing that. Just giving people like unnecessary views.
Yes, agreed. Alrighty. And number 9, while you're asleep, your blank switches from cleansing your body to rebuilding it.
And what were the last couple?
The last 2 are liver and hormones.
And can you read that again for me?
Sure. While you're asleep, your blank switches from cleansing your body to rebuilding it.
And it was liver?
Yes, liver is the answer. So your liver will shut down and will start help to rebuild itself, as well as start pumping that blood through yourself as well. And the last and final one is growth blank, which helps the body grow and heal, are released during sleep.
And that's hormones.
Hormones, yeah. So very important for our children as well, making sure that they're getting their appropriate amount of sleep too. So great job, Erica. Great job to our friends out there in virtual land. If you were keeping up with us, we appreciate it. So as you can see, sleep is very important. Again, 7 to 9 hours each and every day, and more for our children. I always recommend 8 to 10 for children is important. So building strong bones for life. Bones can become fragile as we age. Bone loss cannot be reversed, but it can be prevented or delayed. So treatment and care can include intake of calcium and vitamin D. Calcium can be found in all of our dairy products, milk, yogurt, cheese. Again, we always recommend that non-fat. And vitamin D, always great too. Weight-bearing exercises, but keep in mind, listen to your body. If it starts to ache, start to take a slow down, talk to your physician, seeing what would be best for you. Prevention of falls. This one's difficult for me. I trip over air. So always trying to be mindful, trying to make sure that I don't injure myself. I don't trip as much as possible. Just making sure that I put both of my right and my left foot on in the morning, not both my left feet. And then eating plenty of calcium-rich foods to maintain and build strong muscles. So here we have again just some of those calcium foods. Yogurt, an 8-ounce container, has about 415 milligrams, 42% of that daily value. Skim or whole milk, 300 milligrams. An ounce of some cheese, 306. Some frozen yogurt, 103, which is obviously and clearly better than ice cream, which is 85 milligrams. So you can always review that food label for more information and making sure that you are having that calcium intake nice and high. And you can also take calcium supplements, but speak to your physician regarding the amount that you should be consuming. Does anyone have any questions?
No, I don't think so. I think we're good to go.
All right, awesome. So Erica, it comes into my favorite part of the recipe, the recipe. And this recipe is very delicious. This is actually a recipe that my mom has been making ever since I was a little kid, but a healthier version of it. So it is an Italian pasta salad. So I'll go ahead and give you the floor.
Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and share that video for a pasta salad.
If you're looking for something tasty to bring to a picnic or a healthy and simple side dish to round out your next meal, I've got the perfect recipe for you. I'm Chef Amy, and I'm going to teach you how to make a healthy and delicious pasta salad. In a large bowl, combine 2 cups whole wheat pasta with chopped celery, red or green bell pepper, and fresh broccoli. You could also use frozen broccoli. Just be sure to thaw it first. Then toss it all with some fat-free Italian dressing and a pinch of black pepper. Now you can stop there, or you can get creative and tailor this dish to your taste buds. You could add diced tomatoes, shredded carrots, or chopped fresh spinach for extra veggie power. You could also add pre-cooked chicken to increase protein and make this an even heartier dish. The options are endless and delicious. For this recipe and more, visit USDA's What's Cooking website. Enjoy!
So, like I said, this recipe my mom has been making ever since I was a little kid. Whenever we go to picnics, family barbecues, it's always there. And the best way to measure it out is my mom always did it where it was one box of pasta to one container of Italian dressing, and it was always more than plenty, and it had plenty of flavor, coated everything properly. But I even like to go as far as adding like cherry tomatoes to it. It said the
Mhm.
bell pepper, carrots. I add all the veggies that I can to it.
Mhm.
Sometimes, like even when I'm just looking for a nice side dish, I have leftovers in my fridge. I'll go ahead and mix that too. So we make like a zucchini type of saute. It has zucchini, red onion, and grape tomatoes. We throw that in there with it, and it is phenomenal. So highly recommend it, Erica. I saw that you did post the recipe, so the recipe is available for everyone as well. And I did go in and re-upload the slideshow. Erica, if you wouldn't mind presenting that last slide for everyone.
Sure.
So as always, we do have our survey, and Erica, I appreciate you posting that survey link.
Of course.
For everyone. If you are on your computer, you're able to scan the QR code. But if not, Erica just share out that link with you guys. As always, the survey is anonymous, very simple and easy to conduct. It's about 2 to 5 minutes to do, 12 questions in total, and we greatly appreciate your assistance. This helps us understand what services can be expanded to the community that you are living in. So please take the time, it's greatly appreciated, and it helps our services improve as well. And I want to say thank you all so much for being here with us today. And hopeful that next week's conversation will have a lot more feedback, a lot more conversations with our friends out in virtual land.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for coming on and sharing this important information on how to get moving and ways that we can get moving to balance that healthy life and being more mindful of what we're drinking. I mean, like as far as our choices, those choices that we could be making instead of you know drinking that super sweet lemonade, have some water with some fresh lemon slices in it or something of that nature to kind of like,
And there's so many different
yeah,
infused waters that
supplement.
you can have. I like to do lemon and strawberry, lemon and mint. Try different ones. You can easily research different kinds out there, and some of them are even great for detoxing.
Yep. And of course, if you'd like to see more information and learn more things such as today, definitely go to our page and hit the donate button because we can't do this without you. We need your donations. So definitely just go ahead, go to PEPNJ.org and hit the donate button. And actually, next week on May 12th, is that our last
That is our last Food
engagement
Smarts
for our
lesson.
smart food. So we're going to be talking about smart strategies for shopping, planning, and preparation. So definitely tune into that so that we could find out some more strategies on healthy living and shopping, planning, and preparation, of course. I think that that's going to be definitely helpful in this world of inflation. And to combat that, of course, we are always PEP is always involved in initiatives such as our grassroots initiative. Miss Elise is bringing in the blessings of healthy food. This week, we're going to be in East Orange with the YMCA Healthy Kids Day, and that's going to be on Saturday, May 6th. And on May 7th, we're going to be back in front of West Essing Park on Dodd and Glenwood Avenue from 12 while supplies last. So definitely thank you for listening in, and everybody have a fantastic week and
Yes.
weekend.
Thank you,
All right,
everyone. As
everyone.
always, we'll see you next week.
All right, see you then.
Bye.
Bye.